All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of Kickin' It. We are still in Dallas, so we thought we'd bring in another Dallas personality. We got the Dallas Wings wing guard, is that right? Mm-hmm. Wing guard, sorry, I'm not an NBA person. Arike Ogunbowale, is that right?
Yeah. Good
okay.
job.
Nice.
Hey.
Okay,
Y'all don't got
thank you.
Arike Ogunbowale. I got you.
What was the last name?
Ogunbowale.
Ogunbowale.
Ogun.
Man, the Nigerian got it wrong?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Oh, are you for real?
Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started. Damn.
You're one of the best to play the game, so we're excited to have you with us. Thank you so much for being with us.
Appreciate you.
You feel famous in the city now?
I wouldn't say famous.
Don't
I wouldn't
lie.
say famous is the word. Known. I feel known.
You do?
I do feel known.
And when you get people stopping you, is it more so, is it young girls or is it across the board?
It just depends. I don't really go out too much. Like, if I'm somewhere, it's like the gym or something, so I think those people kind of get used to me. But people just stopped me at church the other day, like just young girls, boys too. Like, it really doesn't matter.
I heard
you
you got
kids?
a mean kick game.
I do. Sometimes I'm not supposed to use it, but
Okay.
I done kicked a few balls, got ejected maybe once, but it was an accident. But it's just habit. But yeah, I got a good kick.
Was it legit an accident?
It was. Like, you know how you try to stop the ball and then it just so happened to go into the stands. Like,
Yeah.
No, he knows
thought
about
it was
that.
his first touch.
He knows what that's about.
first touch.
His
No,
first touch is
seriously.
that.
They used to call him TT, touch tackle.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it's just every single touch led to him tackling somebody.
But you kind of grew up playing the game a little bit.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, a lot, yeah. And my dad's obviously Nigerian, so that was the first sport that we played.
Is soccer his love in terms of
For
sports?
sure, yeah.
How does he feel about basketball now?
I mean, once I started to get good and was like, you know, I'm probably gonna switch to this, like, he was understandable. But he still loves soccer, obviously, but he loves that, you know, I'm successful in basketball and my brother's successful in football,
In
so.
NFL, right? Yeah.
I'm curious, like, the way that you played soccer, do you kind of play basketball the same? Like, were you like a creative player?
Yeah.
Like to take people one-on-one?
Yeah, I was a forward, so I'm scoring basketball, I score in soccer. I think, like, the transition was good. I feel like I'm gonna have my kids play soccer. I think all kids need to play soccer if they want to play another sport. Just
Why?
because, like, body control that you can get, like footwork, like you have to do obviously so much with footwork. But
Coordination.
I was getting a lot of offensive fouls early because, you know, in soccer you can push off, and basketball obviously that's a foul. But like just playing both sports, I think helped me so much in my sport for sure. Yeah.
So what age were you when you stopped playing?
After my freshman year of high school, so I was kind of old.
Okay.
Kind of older, yeah.
Did you ever think about taking it? Sorry, did you ever think about taking it further?
Yeah, I mean, I was getting recruited by some schools for soccer, but I was getting but back then it was just like, they'll give you like half scholarship or something. Now I'm getting full rides. Like, I got my first basketball offer like 7th grade, so I like.
Wait,
Damn.
what?
Yeah, I was pretty good.
So
I was
you
pretty good.
dropped soccer in 9th grade?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
but
you
I
were
was
just
already good
switched.
at basketball. No, I
Okay.
played both of them, and then I finally stopped soccer
Gotcha.
after,
Is
because
that
they wanted me to
crazy?
play in high school, and I
Yeah.
said
To
no.
get offers at 7th grade?
Yes.
Made
Yeah,
you
that's
nice.
crazy.
Yeah.
How old are you
Like,
in 7th
that's
grade?
crazy.
Sorry,
What
break
are you,
that down.
like 13,
13,
12? Yeah.
12.
Oh, and you're getting offers for college?
Yeah,
13.
like homeschool, so it was like Marquette, Wisconsin. I mean, they're D1, so
Wow.
yeah.
So you knew. You said, all right.
Yeah, once those started coming, I was just killing basketball. I started to like it more too. Like when I was younger, I used to skip basketball tournaments for soccer, like, because I loved soccer. But then as I got older, I started to like basketball more.
A player like Caitlin Clark, do you watch like all this noise, the buzz? Do you watch her? Are you like, I'll wait till you make it to the pros?
No, I mean, I follow her, so I see highlights. Like, I don't watch it in general. Like, if it's like a big game, like Iowa versus LSU or something, I might tune into that. Like, but she has a pro-type game. Like, I can watch her game because I feel like she's doing, you know, stuff that I would do or stuff that I would want to see. But, yeah, I'll tune into a good player, but I'm not just, and obviously I watch Notre Dame, that's where I went, you know, so I always support them. But I'll tune into good players for sure.
You think her game translates well to the next level? Because you made the
I mean,
jump,
if you
right?
can score, like, if you can play one-on-one, like, you're going to be able to play in the pros.
But it's different, right?
It's more space. Like, if you can go one-on-one, like, you pretty good. It might take a while because the physicality is tough. Like, you got to be ready for that. And, like, the IQ, I think the biggest thing with me was, like, you playing against women at, like, 30, you know, then you coming in 22, and yes, you nice, but it's like they think one step ahead. So I had to pick up on that my rookie year, but I think she'll do well.
Did you always know you would make it?
I mean, I was never really thinking about like being in the WNBA or being a pro in high school. Like, you know, especially as a Nigerian, like my parents were just like school. Obviously, I played sports, but they were like school.
Grades.
And then yeah, once I got to college, I was like, all right, I'm trying to go to the WNBA. I didn't really watch it too much when I was younger because we just didn't watch it. Like there was no team in my city. But yeah, like as I got older, and I mean, obviously I was good, so they're like, okay, that's obviously the next step, you know?
Did your parents worry that, like, as a woman, that it may be difficult for you to make a living out of sports? Was that something they were concerned about, or not really?
Not really. We, like, truly didn't talk about being a pro until, like, it was time to graduate and be a pro, honestly. So I didn't really know. I just knew, like, that was the next step after I graduated.
How important was it as you're coming up that your brother was also a incredibly talented athlete? How much did he help you? How much did you lean on him during your...
Yeah, I mean, he helped me so much. And I mean, I've always been top. Like, I was always top 5 in the nation and stuff. Like, he played soccer and stopped his junior year and switched to football. Like, he played football growing up a little bit, but, like, he played soccer in high school, didn't play football at all. His story was different. Like, he came from here to get to here, and I came here and I'm here. But, like, the fact that we both, you know, ended there, and I think he's, like, one of my biggest inspirations, just to see how hard he grinded. Like, you know, he'll get cut or get waived or not make a team, and, like, he's still been in the league longer than people that got drafted, like, first, second round. So just having him, and he's so smart. Like, he's so smart. So just having him as, like, somebody that's, you know, in my life. He's 3 years older than me, so he's, like, my best friend. But he's definitely, I'm glad, you know, I have him in my corner.
Beyond him, like, growing up, who were, like, your basketball heroes that you like, idolized or looked up to?
Kobe, yeah, that was my favorite player, for sure. Yeah.
And you got to meet him and establish a relationship with him?
So my junior year, I hit, like, you know, national champion shots, and then, like, he was at the game because he was supporting UConn, and we beat them in semifinals. Then he tweeted at me, and that was, like, crazy. And then after, you know, we won the national championship, I was invited on Ellen, and then she brought him out. Ooh. So I met him there, yeah. And then, like, the following year was my senior year, and I was gonna be in LA training, and he invited me to his studio. Like, I watched him do the detail show on Kyrie. Like, it was crazy. He was in this little room with a box, and, like, his laptop was on, like, 3 cardboard boxes. It was just, like, in a little corner, and I'm like, you making M's off this. I'm like, I'm doing it wrong. Like, I'm doing it wrong. But yeah, it was just so dope, and he was so down to earth. Like, we talked for like 2 hours. He just telling me about his life, telling me stuff that he's doing, like.
Was it hard for you to feel comfortable around it? You know, if he's like a hero to you, did you immediately feel comfortable because he made you feel that way, or did it take you a minute?
Yeah, I definitely was nervous at first, and he just made it like he's complimenting me more than anything. He's like, you know, your game, you're this, you're that. It's like, you have really no time to be like, oh, I don't know. Like, he's just talking to you as if, you know, we've been knowing each other for forever. So he definitely made me feel comfortable.
So you felt he had genuinely watched you, he genuinely followed your game.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
What's something that has stuck with you from those conversations? Did he give you like some advice that, hey, don't forget this?
Yeah, I mean, my rookie year, like, we were texting, and I had my first 30-point game, and he was like, get 30 once, like, you can get it again. He texted me that, and I literally got 30, like, 4 games in a row. It was like the last month of my rookie season, and I just started going crazy. So I don't know if, I ain't gonna say that was because of him, but it definitely was a little motivation. Like, I mean, you get that once, like, you can do that every game type stuff. So that was definitely dope for him to text me.
That first tweet you mentioned, that was the first time there was contact, right? Was that around the 2018, the NCAA tournament?
It was right after the semifinal game.
Okay, nice. Did you screenshot that?
Yeah, I did everything. Screenshot, all that.
Print that shit out, hang it on the wall.
So going back to soccer for a second, you said your dad's really into soccer, right? Was your mom into soccer too, or?
Nah, she played softball.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did your dad have a team? Like, did you grow up with a team that you were supposed to support?
He obviously loved the Nigerian national team, but like, I don't remember him actually having like a team.
A club team.
Yeah,
no.
It'd just be players we watched. Like my brother, like he watched a lot of players. I would watch stuff with him and stuff.
So like African Cup of Nations, a lot of
like he would watch all that stuff.
Yeah, like that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I was telling my brother, who I was on the podcast with, he brought up the memory of you going to the flag and hitting the heel toe, because we talked about it. He was like,
Ghana.
that was dope. We were like, oh, look at him. Look at this dude hitting the heel toe.
That was your best celebration.
Yeah, we said we was gonna do that next time we scored, for sure.
That's what's up. That's actually from college. Someone taught me how to heel toe, and I was like, you know what, man, if I ever, I'm gonna do it.
Nah, that was dope. That was dope. I remember that.
That was probably the best moment, because for me as a kid, I dreamed about playing in the World Cups. And that was the first time, like, but not only to play, but like to score.
Yeah, no,
and like that feeling you feel, it feels like you can run through a brick wall.
Facts.
So that was like one of the most special, like when that happened, it was like, all right, I can die happy. Like I'll be at peace. Like I did what I wanted.
Have you had that moment that, oh, okay, I'm good now?
If it all ends tomorrow.
Nah, I mean, I had a moment like college, but I mean, I'm still have a lot left in pro, so I'm not really, thinking about college, but obviously like winning the national championship, like buzzer beater stuff, like I get reminded of it every March Madness, so I think it's dope every year.
That's what a goal feels like.
Yeah.
You know, you just run, celebrate.
Yeah.
Have you been impressed with the way like the WNBA has grown and the progress that it's made?
Yeah, it's been dope. I mean, I think it's just like putting it on TV. Like every time, you know, we get more TV games, like viewership rises because it's like fun. It's good to watch.
Yeah.
Like when people have access to watch it, like you don't have to go through a whole bunch of apps, like get a password, get an account or something. Like you can go to ESPN or whatever TV and like watch it. Like people are gonna tune in because it's good basketball.
As a professional female athlete and as professional female athletes, you and your like teammates and everything, did you follow the whole situation with the US women's national team when they were pushing for equal pay and that kind of landmark deal that they managed to make with the US Soccer Federation?
I mean, I saw it. I didn't really know the ins and outs, but I think it's, you know, anytime like players, you know, take initiative and like, you know, advocate for themselves, you know, good things happen, especially, you know, as a big collective group. So that was dope that they were able to get that because I mean, yeah, I think that was dope.
Is that something you look at and think, man, I wish there's a way that we could find more parity with the men's game as well? Or do you think that's just different scenario because it's international, et cetera, et cetera?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little different with it being like the national team, but I think like there are a lot of, you know, places for us to improve, you know, what we're getting right now. And our CBA is about to be ending, like, I think after next year or something, so we'll definitely talk about that, like media rights, like new media deals, and you know how that money can trickle down to us. So we're definitely in talks about a lot of stuff.
What are some of those like bigger topics? Like,
I mean, chartering, like, you know, you're in college, like we chartered everything, and then you go to WNBA and you taking commercial flights, like it's kind of backwards, but obviously.
We've been there. We all been there.
Everybody's been there.
We're in
So
MLS.
it's just like,
We're like in the middle seat, in the back next to the toilet. I'm like, people asking if we're on like a lacrosse team or something.
They're like, are you guys in college?
It's like, can we please not wear our like tracksuit on this commercial flight?
You would be forced to wear your tracksuit on those flights?
Yes.
And they're all like, oh, what do you guys do? And then you say, oh, we play professional. Do you get paid enough to only do that?
Yeah.
And you're like, God damn it.
Yeah, it's tough.
Deal with this, but you know, props to
Changed now, though.
Yeah, props to MLS because
changed now.
they took a big step forward. Now they charter all flights.
Oh, that's what's up.
But WNBA, you're not chartering, or is that team to team? Is that individual?
Nah, we're not chartering except for playoffs now, and that just started, I think, like last year or maybe 2 years ago or something.
If y'all are able to get that, that'll just be huge because it just makes life so much easier. You're on your own schedule.
Yeah.
And you're allowed to get more rest. It's less stressful.
No, it'll
easier
change a
on
lot.
your bodies.
It'll change a lot.
Yeah.
How strict are you with like diet and everything? Do you pay a lot of attention to that, or can you pretty much eat what you want?
No, I mean, I'll eat. I can eat, yeah, but like I definitely watch what I eat. Like I'll meal prep or whatever, like for the week and stuff, or have somebody cook me something. Like I'm not just, you know, eating a whole bunch of crap a lot, but I'll definitely, you know, have my
What's the
cheat
go-to
days.
cheat?
African food. Yeah, there's a good spot in Arlington too. Like I just hop on DoorDash, order it. Some fufu, agusi, you know about that? Jello.
You don't know nothing about that.
So now I'm not Nigerian. It's like
The name.
hey, man, there's some shit over here. There's people, man. I'll tell you what.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying there's questions. There's question marks around it.
You want to call my mom right now?
No, I don't. Mom's gonna get on. Yeah, I apologize, Mr. Dude. I apologize.
You better make that apology.
Take it all the way back.
She'll
Because
be
I
on
don't
your
want
ass
to trouble
quick.
Mr. Dude. Or Gucci Onyewo's mom either, so I'll take it all back.
Wait, but so Dance with the Stars. Talk to me about that.
Ooh.
No, yeah, that was crazy. Like, so after the national championship, I was able to do a lot after that, honestly. They finessed it where it was like you're getting paid for like your dancing ability, not your basketball. So I got like 100K, 115K.
There we go.
It was crazy. So I was like, my
Does it go
senior
up,
year.
like the longer you're on, the more you get?
Yeah,
or?
like it was an athlete's edition, so it was only 4 weeks.
Oh,
so
gotcha, okay.
yeah. But I think you got like an extra 20, 25 or something like each week. Like I left the second week, which was fine. Like it was a lot of work. Like
Yeah, I can
I
only
never
imagine.
realized like so because I was in school, so like my dance partner, he came to South Bend like after school every day we practicing like 3-4 hours. I'm like, all right. And then I would fly to LA Friday and like stay for the weekend. The show was Monday. I would have to take a red eye Monday night and like go back to class Tuesday. It was a lot.
Hey,
but I got paid, so it was like
when that check cleared.
Yeah.
nah, facts. It was
Could you
good time.
dance before that? Just like basic dance?
I mean, yeah, I could vibe. Like they got the
doing
idea I
the
could dance.
foxtrot?
'Cause, like,
What are you doing?
Yeah,
What the heck
like
you doing?
no, I did the what I do. I did the foxtrot. I did something else. It was like salsa or tango. Like I had 2 dances, but I definitely
still got
did
it?
Oh no, I don't even remember this. I don't remember them steps.
Wait, would you go on again? Like now it's not,
Would I
not
go
the
on
athlete
again?
edition, like the normal one.
Nah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I wouldn't do that again. It was dope though to do it. Like I met a lot of cool people, athletes and stuff, so it was cool.
You two would love to go, wouldn't you?
I mean, shit.
I think y'all would kill it.
Yeah, I know. I'd be in.
The thing about it, I would like actually follow directions. Like if we were doing like this dance, bet I'm gonna do this dance. Charlie will try to go rogue. He gonna try to just do his own. No matter what, he's gonna do his own thing.
A little bit extra.
No matter what. His
That's
dance
how you
partner.
win. That's how you win.
His dance
You
partner
do
gonna be
it.
up there
You
looking
do it for a little
stupid.
bit, but then you gotta sprinkle a little bit of your own salsa, your own juice.
You think the people would like your own sauce?
I do.
That's the problem though. He would go rogue for sure.
Rogue.
Clint, you would do it or no?
No.
Not you.
I couldn't do the dance.
What about like another reality TV show?
I don't know.
Survivor?
No.
What do you mean no? You hunt. You're in the woods.
I couldn't do that one that Carly Lloyd did. She killed it on that.
That was Survivor, wasn't it?
That wasn't Survivor, but it's
No,
like.
it wasn't.
So it was that
Bear
show
like
Grylls.
ops. Like
something like special ops show.
special ops, man.
You ever see that one?
It's
It's
not.
crazy. They do like, you gotta like, go underwater in a car, like
Nope.
submerged and shit.
You said no already?
Yeah, no.
Nope. You're
Underwater,
out.
that's where you lost me. I don't play with deep water like that.
Going back to the Kobe story, I guess I'm interested in you guys. Did you ever get to play against an idol? Did you ever get to meet an idol? Like, what was that situation for you?
Kobe is one of my idols, and I got to meet him in the Olympics when we got to meet the whole Team USA basketball team, and I'll never forget how down to earth he was, because he took the time to get to know everybody, talk a little bit about soccer before we went and played, where some of the other guys were just like, yeah, what's up? What's up?
Get a quick pick and out.
And he took the time, so that always stuck with me. And when unfortunately when he passed, I felt like I lost a family member.
Yeah.
Like that one hit me.
Yeah.
Him and his daughter. But I'd say Thierry Henry. That's the one that always comes to me because, as a young black striker, you're looking to, your role model and getting to line up on the field and play against him and trade
dope.
jerseys at the end. Like
That's dope.
that was the pinnacle moment for me.
I mean, TT's up there for me too. Arsenal fan growing up. We got to play against Ronaldinho with Rangers, and that was cool. I'd probably say those are the two.
But did you ever play against someone that you looked up to in your position?
I didn't get to play against Vieira, but because he was in NYCFC, got to meet him, which was dope. Another Arsenal player, and someone who, when I got to a certain age and I started to think about this game beyond just recreational and having fun with it, I saw myself in him because he played a similar position. He was kind of built like me. He was a little bit taller and lanky, and so there were definitely, I don't want to say parallels, but I looked at him as someone to look after, to model my game on. So meeting him was kind of dope as well. So I'd probably say them.
Do you have one?
I mean, I got a few. I mean, with MLS All-Stars, we went over to Real Madrid, so got to play against the original Ronaldo R9, Zidane. That was huge.
This is in the year of what?
2005? 2004?
So Galacticos era.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they were older, but still, it was you got to play against them. I mean, playing against, even though I'm older, playing against Ronaldo and Messi. I mean, that's crazy. Playing against Thierry. I mean, those are the ones that Ronaldinho, playing against him with Brazil. Those type of things. Playing against Neymar. I mean, even though you're older than, it's still dope to play against some of the best players.
Does it change how you approach the game? Focused on, let me look good in front of
Because I feel like I relate with the mindset that you have. It's like you're confident in yourself. You want to go out there and do your thing. You're not getting caught up in the moment. You're gonna be like, well, shit, I'm just gonna go out there and do my thing and let them know I can do some stuff too. Whether or not you're able to do that or not, if you don't have that mindset, you're not going to. So for me, it was gonna go out there and try to do something where you get your respect. So
I think the biggest thing is and if you're talking about just best players, you played against Messi for sure. But I think the biggest thing in those kind of situations and moments is at the end of the day, it's a game. I want to win the game. I'm a competitor, so it's dope that after the game or whatever that looks like, that can maybe play out in a certain situation. But before anything, after anything, I want to walk away knowing that I won the game, right? And so you talk about, does it change your mindset? I think it's just like, it's dope that you're going to play against the best of the best, and it's a measuring stick to see where you're at, but ultimately, fuck it, I want to win.
Do you enjoy the environment, women's sports, with the locker room? Because I guess we had Lauren Holiday. I don't know if you know, this Drew Holiday's wife. She's a former soccer player. A really, really good baller. When you ask her, like, what was her legacy in the game, what did she most enjoy? And she just said, like, the relationships, the friendships, like, those were my sisters. That was what most mattered to me.
Yeah.
My teammate.
I thought you were going to go in a different direction, but also I thought you were going to also talk about, like, being able to, like, have kids around, and it's almost like everybody kind of looked after each other. You know what I mean? Because I think that's one of the most, yeah, exactly. So I think that's one of the most difficult things for a woman to deal with in terms of having kids and bouncing back and still being at that top elite level. And then, you know, your kid relies a lot on you to, you know, to survive, and taking them on the road and games. And it feels like everybody was kind of in it together, was a family, is what they talked about in terms of like some of the stuff with the national team.
Does it feel like family to you?
Yeah, for sure. Like, you know, your teammates end up becoming family, like from college, and then you have your players on your WNBA team. And obviously it's always a lot of movement, but I think those relationships are super huge. So, and I think like the kids thing is dope too. Like one of our players has kids and he's, you know, running around practices and, you know, people help. But I feel like in the league, like people who have had babies come back and like have an all-star year for some reason. Like,
right.
Probably because they got something to grind for now. Like, I'm like, I need to go ahead and have, you know, like, I'm doing this for my baby.
For real. That's an
No, in
MVP
fact,
year
they
coming.
start going crazy. I'm like, God. So, yeah, maybe I got to add that to my list or something.
Your brother's playing in Houston, right?
Yeah.
So he's also in the Texas area, which is cool for you. Do you guys get to see each other much?
Yeah, he bought a house out here, so we see each other like pretty much every offseason. He has season courtside tickets to my game, so until like OTAs, like he's at a lot of games.
Do you get to go to his NFL games, or that doesn't
Yeah, I
work
go to a couple. No, because his is like after season, so I'll go up to Houston. Went to Houston a couple times.
It's unusual, right, for a set of parents to have two kids who are so successful, elite athletes at the level that both of you guys are in two different sports as well.
Yes.
Like, you just got good genetics? Like, what were your parents doing with you as kids?
We were working. Like, my mom used to make me wake up, like, before school, run 3 miles with her. Like, my dad, he had chalk. Like, he would make ladders on the sidewalk. Like, it didn't just happen. Like, we were training. Like, and like I said, we didn't think anything of professional, like, at that age. Like, they just wanted us to be better than everybody, like, just cuz.
If we're gonna do it all the way.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, they used to work us. I'm like, what? But now, like, I work so hard, like, just having parents like that made me do everything. Like, now if it's a couple days, I'm like, all right, I gotta get back in the gym. Like, that's just like DNA now. Like,
was there a big African community in Wisconsin?
Yeah, and in Milwaukee, there's a really huge one, actually. Like, we go to a Nigerian church out there. Like, it's a big community.
And how proud are your parents when they get to go home? Is it like you guys are living like the American dream out here? Like, their kids made it.
Yeah, I mean, my dad goes back a lot, but they're super proud of us. Like, they brag on us all the time, as they should. Yeah.
In terms of like rooting for the national team, is that something you're invested in every time that the World Cup comes around? Like, are you in the? By the way, Nigeria always has the best jerseys.
Yeah.
Always.
Like, I'm very into the Nigeria shirts.
Yeah. No, I definitely have my jersey. I have a video of my dad. He's standing up, like, doing the Nigerian national anthem with this jersey in front of the TV.
Who's your dad's favorite player? Was it J.J. Okocha?
I know that was my brother's favorite player.
Okay.
And just like, and I used to watch him with him too. Like, he was just so fast and dominant, like, just an athlete. Like, he was so good.
Silky. Man,
he was so good.
Filthy.
Yeah. Me and my brother, we would watch Joga Bonito all the time. Like, so Ronaldinho, like, he has a big portrait, like, of Ronaldinho on his body. But I loved him too. Yeah. Like, my brother is a huge soccer fan, so yeah, his tattoos. He actually has my Sports Illustrated cover too, like my whole face on his.
Shit.
Yeah,
That's very cool.
But I think he just like tattoos, so he using us to look cool, but it's still dope. Yeah.
That's got to be a big moment for you, though, because you're very humble about everything, about the NCAA championship, all of that. you just say it very casually, but it's a big deal, and
It
you were the
is.
star, right?
Yeah.
But getting the cover of Sports Illustrated?
No, yeah, it was dope.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was dope. That was a good year. 2018 was a good year. When March comes around, I'm just getting tagged in the video a lot. I'm like, that was really crazy.
Right.
Like, just like crazy to look at and think about. But I think like when I retire, I'll probably like appreciate it a lot more and just
Right.
kind of sit
That's
on it a
how that
lot more.
works.
Yeah, stop and smell the roses,
Yeah,
look back at
facts.
everything you done.
But I don't want to like just live my life focused on what happened in college. Like I still think I'm about to do greater things in college, but that was definitely an amazing
You
moment.
gonna get a statue at Notre Dame or what?
I don't know. My coach just got one, and she been there 33 years, so I don't know. I don't think I'm coming no time soon.
Do you collect jerseys?
I don't. Well, I have a couple. Like I have a couple from NBA players that I know that I'm cool with, but I wouldn't say I collect them.
Okay. You
Yeah.
don't swap them after games?
Nah, we don't get jerseys like the NBA. We get about 3-4 jerseys for the season.
So you're holding
and
on to
we
your
ain't
jersey?
Just, yeah.
Okay.
What's that support like? You know, between the two
From the
leagues,
men's
NBA.
game?
Yeah.
They really watch the game. Like, I think it's just like a lot of, trolls online that say stuff, but like people who know basketball, like they know how elite it is. So they always show support for sure.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Like, would you guys coming up? Did you feel that responsibility to support the women's game?
I just supported them. That '99
Yeah.
team, like I looked up to Mia Hamm because she was the dopest. She scored goals. She was fast. She was a striker. So that '99 team, I remember watching it as a kid. I was amped. I've always followed women's soccer, and I watch. I get to cover it now, it's the first time professionally I get to cover women's soccer. So NWSL, WSL, and the Women's Champions League, I watch it religiously. So.
I mean, I remember us being in the Gold Cup, watching the final when Carly Lloyd scored a hat trick. You know what I mean? That was, we were always
That was crazy.
aware of what was going on, and you wanted your country to do well. So.
Oh, what, 2015 when she won the Women's World Cup final, right?
Yeah. I mean, and anytime the World Cup is going on, I'm not to say that don't watch everything that's going on, but especially like World Cups, I really enjoy watching, see them play and see how they do, and they've done great.
You've met some of the women's players, have you?
Yeah, I went to their practice. When was that? Last off season.
They invited you in, or how did that come about?
Invited me. I did a jersey swap with Rose Lavelle. She went to, so my brother went to Wisconsin.
Okay.
So like they know each other, but yeah, they're amazing. Like they're cool. Obviously,
Did they invite
great.
you in to talk to everybody, or
No,
like...
not talk. I don't think they care about what I got to say, but like it was just kind of like met them. Like I got to kick a couple goals. Like watched a little bit of their practice. Like took some photos. Like it was real chill, but it was dope to meet them.
Did you kick around with them?
Not with them, but I kicked with myself.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You were out there just putting them top bins.
Yeah, nah.
I saw
yeah.
Jamie Shaw rocking your jersey.
Yeah, she's dope too.
Yeah.
She's from Dallas. She's gonna be really good. Yeah, she's gonna be really good.
She's nice.
Yeah.
Can you juggle a little bit?
Oh yeah, I could juggle on my head, on my feet, like.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have we got a ball in here?
Yeah. No, I'm not afraid to show it either. I can do a little. I can do a little
All
one
right,
too.
if we
I can do a
must have a
little
ball.
one,
Don't
too.
tell me we don't have a soccer ball in here.
We got that
No
like
soccer
beach
ball.
ball.
We got a basketball.
I
You
can
can
juggle a basketball.
There's one back there and the one right there.
Let's
You
see.
ain't gonna put her on blast right now, are you?
No, I mean.
There's no room.
I don't want to break nothing right here. I might need to get a little space. Maybe
We might have to get some
Okay,
like,
so-
hey, you can do some like B-roll of her. What's it called?
Specialty shoot.
Specialty shoot. That's
Specialty
another one.
shoot.
Another specialty shoot.
Another one.
So you got Air Force Ones on.
Yeah, I do.
Is that your go-to sneaker? Are you,
Yeah,
are you sponsored by Nike?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll wear Air Force Ones a lot just because white goes with anything. So you can.
Are you into like you a sneakerhead?
Yeah, I used to be more, but now I just like get what I like. Like I don't really care about what the name is, type thing. So I
You
know
have
a lot
a
of
favorite
people
sneaker
be like,
that you own?
probably these. Like I have the UNC off-white ones though. Like that's a flex. I
Okay.
never wore them.
You got them too.
Yeah, it's a flex. I never wore them, but I have those. But favorite sneaker, like I'm in slides a lot, honestly.
Was that a big deal for you getting that first like shoe sponsorship? Because I remember for me growing up, I always looked up to Nike, and all the
Yeah.
best players were in Nike, and I felt that was always my dream.
Yeah.
And then finally, college is coming to an end. I'm thinking, okay, and Nike comes with that contract. I'm like, my life is set. Like,
Nah,
I'm
facts.
made.
And then he got Nike tatted on his
And
chest.
you got that allotment, get the family
Yeah,
Christmas
you get to
gifts.
get everything.
Yeah.
It's like you remember just like waiting, you know, on Christmas or Black Friday, like trying to get some Nikes. Like now it's just a text away. You can get any shoe or just hop online, you can get any shoe. I was like, wow.
Do y'all never pay for your sneakers?
I ain't sponsored by Nike. I didn't get the tat on my chest like Charlie did.
You did?
Oh,
You don't pay for your
Nike
sneakers?
tat?
You get everything for free.
Most, yeah.
All the sneakers I see, you get for free.
Yeah. 18 years I've been
Yeah.
with Nike.
Dang.
Going on 18. And it's super.
And still, I had a plug. I had the best plug ever. Used to blast me with everything. And my dumb ass, because I'm a if I got it, I put my people on, right? I know Charlie's into sneakers. My guy was based in Boston. So I'm like, Charlie, man, connect with old boy. Like, cool, whatever. Didn't think it was gonna damage my relationship, because why would it? Next thing I know, like some off-whites are coming out, texting, hey boy, these are coming out, blah, blah. It's crickets. So, A couple days go by, I'm like, let me hit him again, just to follow up, you know, like, hey, bro, just crickets. I said, damn, that's crazy. I hit Charlie, hey, bro, have you talked to the old boy? He's like, I was just with him yesterday. I said, this mother.
Hey, that Boston connection,
Yeah,
you know, is
yeah.
strong.
Next, the weekend comes, the kicks come out, I see Charlie posting, like,
Sometimes you gotta gatekeep.
and that's what, hey, learn the hard way.
Sometimes
Chuck got him, you
to.
didn't?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Stop it, Charlie.
See, this is
That's
what happens.
messed up. That's messed
No,
up.
for real.
That's
This
straight
is
up
not messed up. So, Bodega, right? You got Concepts and Bodega, both out of Boston. And, you know, you Nike athlete, you get access to most kicks, but some
you really
ain't
can't,
touching,
yeah.
right? So these off-whites are coming out, and Mo connected me with this guy. His name's Matt Zaremba. He's an artist. He's head of marketing for Bodega. We connect, and then I'm also involved with a lot of nonprofits, which his wife is involved with. So that was like the connection, and then he invited me over to the shop, and next thing you know,
Still
it
messed
was
up.
blessing.
It's still messed up. However you
He gave me
say
this
it, it's still
long-winded ass
messed up.
story to land at the same spot.
I didn't get you the Air Maxes. I didn't get you the Air Maxes.
I don't want to go through
I didn't want those Air Maxes. Hey, I didn't want the shoes you got me, bro. You can't give me something and say, hey, you're welcome. I don't want that shit.
That same love for kicks, did that like cross over as well to soccer boots? Like, did you feel like that about football? Have you got that kind of like nostalgia that people have around like a certain boot
It's
that they wore at a
different.
certain time or whatever?
It's different though, because like when you're sponsored, at times you get to pick your boots, but at times they also want you to wear a certain one. Like a new colorway might come out, they're like, oh, we want you to wear that one. So it's different. You don't have as much, I would say.
So you were sponsored by Nike.
No, I was with
Adidas.
Adidas.
You were
I was with
Adidas,
Adidas and I was
okay.
with Puma.
It was more nostalgic when you couldn't afford them. Like, it was like, man, I wish I could get these one day, and oh, those are dope. And you finally get them, and you're wearing them.
What boots was that for
It
you?
was like, shoot, it was like the
Predator.
No, it was like the Nike Total 90s. I mean, growing up, I wore Puma King because of Maradona. He wore those, but like when I got like towards like, you know, into high school and like getting into college, like wearing like the Total 90s or like the Vapors or something like that. It was like more nostalgic there. But then like what you're talking about, when like you come into the league, I got to be with Nike. I was on a small deal, but I was like, hell yeah, I made it came up. So I was like, get to wear your shoes. But they wanted me to wear these, the Total 90s had switched up completely. Like they had the big old 90 on the side. And I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to wear these, man. Like I kept trying to push to get into the Vapors, and they finally like let me do that. So it was like, that was a cool moment for me, finally being, I guess, good enough that I could say, hey, I want to wear these. And they said, okay, we're gonna let you slide. You can wear these.
And then when you get to the youth national team, they give you free Nike
That's
boots.
dope.
And I remember that because I couldn't afford
But
cleats.
it was also like a flex when you came back to your club team.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, these old things.
Was it the same for you? Like the
Yeah.
youth national teams?
Yeah, like you would just have all the gear and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Get like a
Just
bag of
wear the
goodies.
shirt
The hoodies.
to school, just all
Yeah.
that.
Be on the casual
Team on
gear.
it. Or
When
like
did
you went to a
Nike-
certain camp and like you got the gear.
Yeah.
When did Nike sign you?
Right out of college, like, so when I was going to the draft, they signed 4 players.
Did that feel like a status moment?
Yeah, it was dope. I mean, like I said, like we've been buying Nikes and Jordans
Right.
like forever, so to, actually be signed with them was definitely dope. I mean, obviously, like I love off-court Nike stuff, And then like I like the on-court shoes too, like
You need to get your own
Kobe's, all
shoe
of that.
going.
I do. I just got it last year, which was dope. Like,
That is dope.
Yeah. I put like
You did get your own shoe?
Yeah. I put like.
That's dope.
Well,
I
it's a
never
PE,
got- I never
a
got
retail
that.
PE. So like,
But still,
it's not
that's
like
dope.
signature shoe, but like it was sold in stores, and it had like Milwaukee skyline on the back. Like it had my name, 24. It had I put like my name and my parents and my brother's names like on the
That's sick.
inside. Yeah, it's dope. It was
that's
it
crazy.
did well
You have
too.
like full creative control over that?
Yeah, like it was all orange, which is my favorite color. Like, yeah, I just had to choose the GT Cut 2 because like that was the shoe for that year,
Yeah.
which I liked. So I'm glad I like to play in it. But
So
yeah.
that's the moment. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was definitely dope. That was definitely dope. Like just being able to hoop in your own,
Come on.
like,
Man, we got to dig
own
for these
shoe.
stories.
Yeah, nah, facts.
Have you ever been
Thanks.
around and just like seen somebody in them or
Yeah, I
something?
see it
and
all
been
the
like-
time. Like I'll be randomly watching like a highlight. Like I see a lot of kids wear them too, but like I'll be randomly watching a game. Like
That's
I see
dope.
like NBA, like it doesn't really matter. Like I see it a lot, so it's definitely dope.
Dude, like if you're just like in a gym, right, and you see like some kids wearing your shoe, you kind of just go sit by them or something
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
never
It's
really
like-
in the gym where I'm just with a whole bunch of kids.
I'm just saying, like if you see
And that would probably be kind of awkward.
kinda creepy.
That's like, do you know what you're wearing?
I'm gonna be surrounded by
at a-
these
at a-
kids.
Look at him. No, you're reaching out. Stop.
We
Like at a
joking, we
youth camp
joking.
or something, right? Like a Nike youth camp or something like
Yeah.
that. It's like kids and they wearing your shoes.
Yeah.
But I mean, God
I mean,
damn,
it's
I gotta,
always
like,
dope to
I gotta,
see.
It was a nice movie.
It was the sliding you did, like.
All right, that's a little bit.
Yeah, that
It
was crazy.
was.
That was crazy.
It was a little bit. I get that.
Do you enjoy like the style side of the WNBA culture? Like what are you walking into the arena in
Yeah.
and all of that? You enjoy that?
Yeah, I do. I do a lot, honestly, and I mean, I like to get dressed, so I think it's dope for
You
sure.
put together your own fits, somebody helps you?
Yeah, I mean, I did for a while. Well, I still do, like, but I have some homies, like, I'll run stuff by, or, like, I'll have somebody shop for me, like, just random items, but I got a lot of clothes at home. Like, that's probably my hobby, just
Oh, yeah?
shopping, honestly.
Online shopping?
Online. I hate them all.
I'm with you on that.
It's just too
one.
much, like, too many stores. Like, I never know what's in there. Like, I'd rather just be able to scroll.
Online shopping can become a problem.
It
though.
is a problem.
Boxes keep arriving.
And
You're like, what?
Yeah.
I bet a lot of stuff doesn't fit right. You got to
Yeah,
send
no, but
back.
I'm big on returning. Like, if it don't fit, I'm sending it back.
Okay.
What do you mean I
Like,
bet? Have you never online shopped?
Yeah, I've online shopped
you
before.
have? Okay.
Yeah.
You
And then
look so mad asking that question.
No, I didn't.
she got your type of-
No, I'm saying what she's saying. Like you have to deal with like
Yeah,
going back to
no.
the post office and sending
Facts.
everything back and.
I'm the worst online shopper for clothes because they never fit.
yeah.
You got weird shaped bodies. Looking like a Oompa Loompa, bro.
When you are done with this game, what do you want people to say about you?
I mean, that I, was one of the best players to ever play and, use my platform to, advocate for what I'm passionate in, for the youth, for just my city, Dallas, Milwaukee, that I gave everything to the game, honestly.
And that your daughter was the reason, or your child was the reason for your MVP
when I get my
season.
championship, I'm gonna be holding my baby like,
There
this
you
is
go.
why.
There you go.
So you're talking about Milwaukee. What do you think about Giannis and his game?
He's definitely gonna get a statue for sure. I mean, I think like he just brought life back to like I remember being like growing up like as they were going through their rough patch, like tickets were like $5. Like you can get tickets for $5. They giving tickets away. Like
They paying you to
now
go.
it's like they got a new stadium. Like everything's high end. Like it's packed every single time.
You never got the opportunity to play in Texas, right?
Yeah, I got to play here. I mean,
Like,
I never.
but not at pro level,
No,
right?
not with the club.
Right.
Yeah,
Is that something you would have liked?
Yeah, that would have been great, to play for Dallas or Houston, up in the state, or now they have Austin, the place that I'm from. 0% state tax, I mean.
Yeah, facts. But property tax is crazy.
Hey.
Yeah, right.
That's what someone just told me.
That's where they get you.
I was just having that conversation because I live in Vegas now.
Yeah.
There's no state tax, so I'm like similar. Like
Yeah.
being in Texas, and they were like, no, property taxes are OD out here.
Yeah, they are.
I know all that.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Okay, so they make up for it in other areas, basically.
In a way, for sure.
Hey, but it still ain't like where you from,
Yeah,
California.
nah, Cali, New York, all that.
Where you living, paying all them taxes. Woo-wee.
That's why you got out.
Yeah. People get here and just get a huge house because they get a lot of bang for their
The
buck.
only thing bad I'll say is the summers, man.
No,
It
it's
is
so you
hot.
walk outside, you gotta take like 3 showers.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And like in the summer, our seasons.
You gotta play in your
yeah.
day, like.
And I be trying to wear outfits in the summer, like
11 to 4, you ain't going out.
Sweating for a Fitbit. Like I'm soaking. Like I got white. Take these pictures. I'm like, get me out these clothes, but it's worth it.
It's a lot of like celebrity kick-around games that they do in soccer, right? Would you get involved in anything like that, or are you so conscious of, hey, I can't afford to get injured that I'm gonna stay out?
I never even heard of any of those. I would for sure. I haven't played like a soccer game in forever, but it would be dope.
You know, see, Nash does a game.
Oh, does he really?
He does a charity show, yeah.
Oh, well, he needs to invite me. I would play.
Yeah.
I would play.
All right.
You got 90 minutes in you?
19?
19.
Oh. I mean, 90
playing
is
90
crazy.
minutes.
You don't be playing 90 minutes.
Oh, no.
What you talking about? She got 19.
Yeah, 19. I got 19 for you.
Wait, how
She
long
can
do y'all
score a
play?
header.
Ain't nobody playing no damn 90 minutes in the
We're
shit.
talking about like 20-minute halves max.
It's a small field, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like 7v7, right?
This is light work.
Yeah,
for
that would
you.
be dope. I would do that.
Easy
I would
work.
do
You
that.
should do this. It is fun. And it's
Yeah.
like, I mean, you were talking earlier about meeting different people. You meet a whole plethora, a whole
Yeah.
spectrum of different people.
Yeah.
So it's dope.
Yeah, that would
Last
be
time I
dope.
played, Ron Artest was out there trying
really?
to defend me. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was scared as hell.
Charlie
he's
Charlie
big.
said he's trying to get in like a celebrity basketball game. Is there a way you could?
Can you hoop? I mean, the celebrity basketball games, they just doing anything, so you'll be.
Oh, he's good at that.
Yeah.
He does anything.
Yeah.
He'll do
And
anything.
it's so funny because they just all think, like I played in, not the NBA All-Star, but like last year, the celebrity game. And it's just so funny because they all think they just tough. Like, and I
Is it a lot
just
of
look
shit
at them
talking?
like, they just all think they cold. Like,
just
yeah,
levels.
it's funny. It's funny.
I can promise you, I'm one of the athletic guys. I feel like I can mix it up in any sport. Basketball is my worst.
Really?
Yeah.
What other sports can you make it up?
Baseball? You were doing good in baseball?
No, not that either.
So just
what's
soccer,
the-
wrestling.
Soccer, wrestling, football,
No, football.
lacrosse.
Maybe lacrosse.
Lacrosse?
Maybe
That's
lacrosse.
tough.
Yeah.
Maybe
Bro,
lacrosse.
you ain't never played lacrosse.
Yeah.
You for real?
I believe you can
real.
play lacrosse, yeah.
That's the first time I've ever heard you say you play lacrosse.
And my kids play lacrosse right now too.
Okay.
Oh, that's
shit.
dope.
But not football.
This was-
What do you mean not football?
What
I believe
position?
lacrosse and
What
I believe-
position in football?
Running back
Yeah.
and cornerback.
You
Corner?
You're gonna have some CTE, bro. Too small for running back.
Running backs
They
are
be small,
small,
though.
bro.
Yeah. Corner, though, I don't see that.
That's why you
The
hit
only
the
one
hole
that's
when
not
you're
is
quick.
Derrick Henry, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Like
stand
Barry-
up, Charlie. He might
Barry
be different level
Sanders?
small.
That was like one of my idols as a kid, Barry Sanders.
Dude, Barry
Small and
Sanders,
just
yeah.
shifty.
For sure.
Yeah.
But you ain't got that.
He just saying anything now.
I can't believe he plays lacrosse. That's crazy.
I always thought lacrosse is like a very rich sport, isn't it? Back in Europe, it's like
He's highfalutin. He's on
like a
vacations
private
all the
school.
time.
You ain't know about Charlie,
man.
man.
You know who it is.
I mean, no, I only
And
know
that's very
that
much like an East Coast sport, too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was like a real sport until college. And when I went to Maryland, and their teams were like nice there. I used to see it on TV and in movies, but like, no one was playing lacrosse in Cali, so I didn't really know about it like that.
All right, listen, we so appreciate you coming through and making
Nah,
time
thank
for us
you.
amongst your training schedule.
Yes.
We wish you all the best for the new season.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate
Yeah.
you coming.
Thank you so much for coming.
Wish you the best.
Yeah, no, pull up.
Hey, I'm gonna start keeping
Yeah.
tabs now.
Yeah.
You're my new favorite player.
Yeah.
WNBA.
Yeah.
People say I make them a lot of money on their little fan duels.
Hey, I love that money.
If y'all betters, go ahead and bet on me.
I like money, so
Oh,
I'll
we're gonna
take
see
that.
what you can do?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
let's see. All right.
Wait, we need
We
some
gotta
space
get
over
some
here. How about
space.
this
We
corner
gotta
right
get some
here?
space to be fair.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of pressure
let's
now.
see, let's
Super
see, let's
Eagles,
see.
We just need like 4 or 5.
Nah, I give you more than that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
She got Charlie beat already.
Oh, you're all right.
go. She
I can
got
hold it a little bit.
She started
yeah.
it.
No, no, you got it.
I can do the head too, but
Okay.
Oh!
yeah, I'm nice. I'm nice a little
Yeah,
bit.
you nice. Hey! Hey!
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. No, yeah, I ain't capping. Now we gotta see the basketball skills, see if you capping.
Let's go outside. Let's go outside. I'm gonna show you my shot.
Thank you for watching. If you liked this episode of Kickin' It, then don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to enjoy more raw and unfiltered content from me and the boys.